are you adapting? Hi, Kevin Smith here for the Team Resources Board Governance video series. Well, everything's changed, has it not? You're probably keeping tabs of how your CEO and staff are moving from fire to fire to adapt to the current crisis and to make sure you're staying viable in order to help your members as much as possible. And with everything going on, you're probably rushing to move your board meetings online. As you do that, be careful to make sure you're changing your mindset about how your meetings are going as well. You're going to need to do some adapting. This isn't like moving your meeting to the break room from the boardroom temporarily while it gets painted. This isn't simply moving to a different physical space. The move to the digital format requires a change in approach, a change in the dynamics. For those of you suddenly find yourself in multiple Zoom meetings on your computer every day, you have a sense about what I'm talking about. Here are a couple of things you need to keep in mind along the way. First, use video if at all possible. The ability to see body language and read the eye contact is invaluable. Don't worry about what you're wearing or if your hair's looking good, but do pay attention to what's in your background and where your mute button is. Second, do more preparations for the meeting than might have been otherwise necessary. Have your printouts nearby. Log in early. Make sure you've read and highlighted your thoughts ahead of time. Your first efforts are likely to have less discussion and race through the agenda simply because things are awkward. Next thing you know, your board meeting's 15 minutes long. Fight those impulses. Make sure there's good discussion and suffer through a couple of clunky silences until you know how to deal with them. Third, not finally. There's probably dozens of things to comment on here, but in the interest of time and attention, we'll keep this to 3. So, third, you well enough know that audio for these is not ideal and that it's difficult to talk over people, to interrupt, etc. The default result is usually a very quiet group and a meeting facilitator, the board chair, that tries to fill every second and keep things moving. Be innovative and create a system that works for your board that helps you navigate some dynamic conversations. For example, maybe have everyone bring a red card and a blue card. One says, "I'd like to speak next." The other says, "Hang on, I'd like to stop the conversation for a second." And don't forget your Elmo card. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll have to watch that video. Take advantage of the video to create cues to keep you on track. Not fast, but on track, with good, thorough discussion as needed. Good luck, and let us know if we can help with anything. Until next time, I'm Kevin Smith for the Team Resources Board Governance video series.